Now, in this video, we'll talk about the young teenage girl of 19-year-old who unalive her father through food poisoning. Ladies are actually taking laws into their hands and performing acts that are fearful. Now, in a recent video circulating online, we saw a girl being tied up by the community members after they discovered she poisoned her own father, and as a result, her father is unalive and he has passed on. Now, a lot of people have been talking about this lady because when she was being tortured, like she was being tied up, first off, which was not right, because ordinarily what would have happened was to hand her over to the authorities to do their jobs instead of taking matters into their own hands. And then in the process of her being tortured, like being beaten, slapped, and all that, this girl had the mind to say she's also ready to honor life too. And for a young girl like that to have that mind to say, oh, okay, I'm also ready to die. I know I did this thing. I'm also ready to go with it. Now, this brings a lot of questions to my mind. What must her father done to this girl to have deserved such treatment? What would have transpired? Because for this girl to have acted the way she acted, or for her to act the way she acts, this is not something she has planned in a day. This is not something. This is a result. This is as a result of a build-up of maybe probably anger, hatred towards her father. Now we don't know what must have transpired. Now, if a lot of people will come out to say the truth, if women will come out to say the truth, a lot of people growing up, teenagers growing up, actually went through a lot. Most of them, or most of them, must have been abused by family members, by friends, by close relatives, and only a few have had that courage to come out to actually say what have happened to them. Now, I'm not saying, okay, the father did this, but for this lady to have the mind to say, oh, I'm also ready to go with this, something must have happened. Untold story, what nobody knows except she and her late dad, must have probably been happening. We don't know. Something must have led to this action. For somebody to react, there must be, there must have been something to react upon. Now, this lady, from what I see, has that boldness. Like she's fed up of what has been happening and she took the bold step. I'm not saying what she did was wrong. I mean, what she did was right. I will never, I will never condone such an act because any act against humanity is punishable. I will never condone such an act. All I'm trying to say is we don't know what must have transpired between this girl and her late father. What must have been going on that nobody knows, that she couldn't share. Maybe she have people around she couldn't share. A lot of young ladies are being abused daily. They are being abused by people they trust the most. So we don't know what must have happened. But irrespective of whatsoever that has happened, taking one's life is unjustifiable. Any sin or any crime against humanity is unjustifiable. But something must have prompted this action. Something must have prompted this action. So, irrespective of any situation we are in as humans, please we should learn to control our emotions. We should learn to seek help where necessary. We should learn to speak up where necessary. If there are no people around you trust, please, there are communities online, there are support groups that you can join and send have that support. There are people you can actually speak to. Left for me, I for one, I remember I had an issue that I needed someone urgently to speak with. And what I did was to speak with a random person I didn't know entirely, a fellow woman. And I really thank God I did because it was such a great help. A relief came and I was okay. So please, if you ever find yourself in a situation where you need someone to talk to, please do not hold back because a lot of things a lot of actions, like I said, are as a result of build up of events that ought to have been said. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. Let's know what you think at the comment section. Give us a follow. I'll see you in my next post. Bye.